The most important step of this tutorial is to get the Excel add-in installed. There's various ways of how we can do that, but one convenient way is to use the XLWings command line interface. I'll open a new command prompt and then we can actually use the XLWings command line client here for the first time. This will give us an overview of the commands, and to install the XLWings add-in, I just have to say XLWings add-in install. And if we are lucky, then that is successful, and when I now start Excel, it'll present me with the XLWings ribbon add-in here. At this point in time, it's actually a good idea to compare the version that it shows me here to the version that I'll be using. So I could, for example, just start a Python interpreter here, then import XLWings and say xlwings.:version:, and then see that in fact I'm using the same version of XLWings within the add-in and within my Python installation. What did actually happen when I said XLWings add-in install? What we tried to do is we tried to copy the XLWings add-in that we include in the Python package and copy that into the Excel start folder. Usually that folder can be found by doing the %appdata% and then going into the Microsoft Excel and Excel start folder. And there you see is our xlwings.xlam file. So this is where we install it into, and hence if you want to uninstall it, there is the same command here. So you can say, instead of XLWings add-in install, you can just say XLWings add-in remove, or you could also manually remove it from that folder. There is, however, sometimes an issue with that, depending on the platform and your rights. So an alternative to that is you could simply download it and then install it manually. So you can go to that link here, which is the GitHub page for all the XLWings releases. And as you see, all the releases here, they do have, at least the recent ones, they do have the XLWings XLAM here as a download. So click on that, download it here, and then go to the developer tab, say Excel add-ins, browse, and then you could go to your download folder, wherever that is, and then install the add-in from here. So that works equally well. Bear in mind that this developer ribbon is hidden by default. So to make it show up, what you need to do is go to File, then Options, and finally Customize Ribbon, and then you can check the checkbox here for developer if that isn't checked yet, and then you will be able to easily install and manage Excel add-ins here. The XLWings ribbon as such is just an interface to a config file, and that config file lies in different directories depending on your platform and the version of Excel you're using, as pointed out here. So since we are on Windows, you can basically go to your home folder, then into Excel.xlwings folder, and this is only going to be produced once I actually change a value. So now I should have my XLWings folder here, and you can see that we do have the xlwings.conf file in here, and we have this one setting that we've just changed. So my interpreter is now called Python, whereas before it was just the empty box. Having this config file is a great way of distributing or deploying XLWings, the XLWings add-in on a lot of computers. So you don't have to go into the add-in and change your setting manually, but you can actually define your setting once and then just copy that config file on the various computers so that people can take over the very same settings that you have. All right, so this is how we set up the XLWings ribbon. And now we're going to see how we can actually make use of that and use the run Python function.